Everyone is screaming about making millions with AI. YouTube is flooded with videos that are promising you riches. AI automation agencies, AI content creation businesses, ChatGPT money-making schemes, and here's the thing, I believed it too. So I did something that is crazy. I spent 300 hours analyzing every major AI business videos on YouTube. 500 videos, from the biggest creators to the smallest, Dan Mattel, Liam Audley, all the gurus. And what I actually found shocked me, because 97% of them are actually teaching the exact same outdated playbook, the same 5 businesses, the same strategies, the same advice. But here's what nobody is actually really telling us. If you follow this advice in 2026, you are already too late to the game. The window closed months ago, and I have the data to actually prove this. See, there's a new MIT study that just came out, and it reveals something disturbing. 95% of AI pilot projects at companies are actually failing, not struggling, failing. Zero return on investment. That's a $30 to $40 billion down the drain. But here's where it gets very interesting. There's a 5% that are actually succeeding. And when I map those successes against what YouTubers are actually teaching, I found something nobody is really talking about. There is a pattern, a divide between what works and what is saturated. And I'm going to show you exactly what that pattern is. Then I will go ahead to reveal 3 emerging AI businesses models that are just starting to gain traction right now as we speak. The new wave, the opportunities that are still wide open for you to actually take action right now. You know what's fascinating about this? Every market goes through the same circle I will be sharing with you. Think about cryptocurrency in 2013. If you talked about Bitcoin, people looked at you like you were crazy. But a few early adopters, they became millionaires. Then by 2021, everyone and their grandmother was even buying crypto. And you know what happened to the late movers? They got wrecked. AI businesses are following the exact same pattern right now. Let me show you something. I created what I call the AI market timing matrix. It tracks 5 phases of any AI business opportunity. Phase 1 is the invisible phase. Only researchers and maybe deep tech popular people that actually know about that. Then in the phase 2, those are the early whispers. A few savvy tech entrepreneurs at this level start experimenting quietly with that business idea. Then there is the phase 3, where we have the YouTube explosion. That's when the gurus now discover it and they share it everywhere on YouTube, and everyone rushes in with everything they've got. Then we have the phase 4, which is the saturation phase. Too many people, prices collapses, the quality has tanked, and you have it. Then the phase 5 is the consolidation phase. Only the established players now survive. But here's the brutal truth. Every AI business you are seeing on YouTube right now, they are in phase 4, saturation. AI chatbots for businesses, saturated. Average price has dropped from $2,000 to $300 in 6 months. AI content creation services, that is even another oversaturated market. Fiverr is flooded with people offering it for $20 for doing it. AI social media management is also saturated because of building tools from Meta and LinkedIn. All of these are making it obsolete. Even AI automation agencies, the thing everyone is now screaming about online, we are entering the saturation phase. There are now over 15,000 of them in the US alone. And here's what saturation actually means for you. You're going to have more competition. You're going to deal with low prices, and it's now going to be harder to get clients, which definitely will lead to burnout. But wait, why is this actually happening so fast? Because there is something unique about AI businesses that makes them saturate faster than any market we have ever seen. I call it the replication paradox. Here is how it works. In traditional businesses, there is friction. You need specialized skills, years of experience, equipment, relationship. But with AI, the barrier to entry is just ChatGPT account and a YouTube tutorial. So when one person figures out an AI business model or opportunity, within weeks, thousands of copycats appears everywhere online. The market gets flooded instantly. This is why 97% of YouTube advice will make you broke. It's all phase 4, saturated market. But here's the opportunity that is in phase 2, the early whispers. There are 3 AI businesses models right now that almost nobody is talking about, and they are all in phase 2. Let me share them with you. The first one I call AI compliance officers. And this is fascinating because it solves a problem that didn't actually exist 6 months ago. See, governments are starting to regulate AI. The EU AI Act just went into effect. California passing their AI safety laws. Companies are freaking out because they have no idea if they're actually AI compliant or not. And here's the thing, they can't just ask ChatGPT because AI compliance requires human judgment, understanding of law, industry context. This is what I call high judgment AI business. AI can't do it alone. It needs a human expert to guide it. I found 3 people already doing this. They are charging between $5,000 and $15,000 per compliance audit. And they are booked out for months. One of them started 6 weeks ago. No prior legal background. Just learned the EU AI Act, created a checklist system, and started reaching out to companies using AI tools and LinkedIn. She made $47,000 in 6 weeks. And here is the best part, almost zero competition. When I searched for AI compliance services, I found maybe about 30 companies offering it worldwide. Compare that to AI chatbot services, hundreds of thousands worldwide. But it gets better. This market is about to explode. McKinsey predict that by 2027, every company using AI will need compliance audits. That's 78% of companies globally. The market size is estimated $43 billion. And right now, you could position yourself as an expert before the rush begins. The second business model I want us to talk about today is the prompt IP libraries. This one is subtle but powerful. See, everyone thinks prompts are free. Just go to ChatGPT and type something, but here's what I have discovered. Companies are starting to realize that their prompts are actually intellectual property. Think about it. A company spends months testing and refining prompts for their specific industry use case. Legal prompts, medical prompts, financial analysis prompts. Those prompts are worth money right now, because they save the next company months of trial and error. And there's a business model that is emerging right now. So creating and selling industry-specific prompt libraries, not generic prompts. I'm talking about deeply specialized ones. I found a guy online that is selling a library of 50 dental practice management prompts for $297. He made over $120,000 in 3 months. Another person created prompt library for real estate agents. 50 prompts for $97. She's selling 20 copies per day. The secret is that they are not selling prompts. They are actually selling time and expertise. A real estate agent could decide to spend 30 hours testing prompts to find what actually works. Or they could pay you $97 and get the tested version immediately. And here's the opportunity. Almost every industry actually needs this, because merely anyone is providing it right now. We're talking about legal, medical, architecture, education, manufacturing, hospitality. Just pick one industry. Go deep. Create 50 to 100 battle-tested prompts. Then go ahead to sell them as a library. The third business model might be the biggest. This is an AI integration consultant. This is exactly what my company, Chimney Studio, does, where we help companies become AI ready and build them systems that will help them 10x their return on investment. Now I know what you're thinking. Isn't that just an AI automation agency? No, it's completely different. Automation agency sells tools. They come in, set up some AI, and they leave you. Why an integration consultant do something that is way more valuable? They help companies redesign their workflows around AI workout, replacing their people. See, Here's the dirty secret that MIT's report revealed recently. The 95% of AI projects that actually fail, they fail because companies try to force AI into their existing processes. It's like trying to put a jet engine on a horse-drawn carriage. It doesn't work. Integration consultants understand this very well. They don't sell AI, they sell business transformation instead. They come in and ask, what are you trying to accomplish? Then they redesign the entire workflow for you. Some parts might end up getting AI, while some part will actually stay human. But then there's still this part that might eventually get eliminated entirely. And companies will pay $10,000 to $50,000 for this because the alternative is them wasting hundreds of thousands on failed AI pilots. I found an integration consultant who worked with a mid-sized law firm. She didn't sell them any AI tools. She just mapped out their entire research process, identified where AI could actually help them, where humans added more value, where there was a bottleneck that exists. The result was the law firm increasing their efficiency by 32%. And she charged $25,000 for 2 weeks of work. And get this, she has zero technical background. She's a former project manager who learned about AI workflows through free online resources. Now, here's where this is getting really interesting. All three of these business models I have just shared with you, they have something in common. They require judgment, context, and human expertise. They can't be commoditized by AI. They can't be offered on Fiverr for $20. They require you to think creatively and critically. This is what I call the AI-resistant business model. AI makes it better, but AI can't actually replace it. And that's the pattern that actually separates winners from the losers. Let me show you how to identify AI-resistant opportunities yourself, the exact model my company uses to identify these opportunities every single day. I created a simple framework that is just 5 questions. Question 1 is just for you to ask, does this require industry-specific knowledge that AI doesn't have? If your answer is yes, it's an AI resistance business. Question 2, does this require judgment calls that could go wrong? If yes is your answer, it's AI resistant then again. Then there's question 3. Can this be explained in a simple prompt to ChatGPT? If yes, it's probably saturated already or even about to be. Then we have the question 4. Would a client trust AI alone to actually do this, or would they want human oversight, or what we call human in the loop? If they want human oversight, it's an AI resistance. Then we go to question 5. Is this a new problem that didn't exist before AI? If yes, it's probably phase 2, early whispers. Run any AI business idea through these 5 questions, and you will immediately know if you are heading into a saturated market or a market with greater opportunity. But here's the thing most people miss. Timing is everything. You could have the perfect business model, but if you enter at the wrong time, you will struggle so much. So let me give you a roadmap, a 30-day action plan to position yourself in one of these emerging markets before they even explode. Day 1 through day 7, I'll share with you. Choose your market. AI compliance, prompt IP, or integration consulting. Pick the one that actually aligns with your existing knowledge or interest. Then day 8 through 14, immersive learning is what you should do. You're not becoming an expert here. You are becoming competent. Read everything, watch everything, take notes. For AI compliance, study the EU AI Act, the California AI laws. Understand the basics of risk assessment or whatever laws that is related to the market you want to jump into. Choose your industry, join industry Facebook groups, listen to what people complain about, build solutions. For integration consulting, learn about process mapping. Study how successful companies have implemented AI. Case studies are golden. Day 15 to 21, create your first asset. For compliance, create a free 1-page checklist. For prompt, create a free 5-prompt starter pack. For integration, create a simple AI readiness assessment. Then we move to day 22 through 30. Start documenting. This is very crucial. You don't need to be the best. You need to be visible and helpful. Post on LinkedIn, share what you're learning, offer your free asset, start conversations. And here's the secret that nobody tells you. You don't need 1 million followers to make money. You need 10 warm conversations because these are high-ticket services that you're about to go into. One client could be $5,000 to $50,000. You know what I have learned after analyzing 500 videos? The people that are actually making the real money, they are not the ones screaming the loudest in the marketplace. They are the ones quietly solving the hard problems. They are not actually chasing trends. They are spotting them early, and they are not trying to compete with thousands of people. They are finding that small market with just a dozen of clients. That is the difference between the phase 4 and the phase 2. So here's my challenge to you. You know, I always give you a challenge in this podcast, in mostly all our solo episodes. Don't just watch this video and move on. I encourage you to save it. Save this video right now to watch it later again, but do not forget it. Pick one model: AI compliance, prompt IP, or integration consulting, and commit to 30 days. Document your entire journey. Hear what you've learned and watch what happens. 6 months from now, this market will be crowded. The gurus will discover it. Then guess what? YouTube will be flooded with courses. Right now is still very early, and early is exactly where fortunes are made. So my friend, there you have it. This is what I have for you for this particular solo episode. If you like this, if this was valuable, hit that like button and hit the subscribe button to become part of this journey, and let me know which of these model are you going to start attempting or jumping into in the comment section. Until that, I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.